And I think we are live. What's going on? It is your boy, KC Boxing. Yes, it is. Now, shout out to the LDBC. Now, first, let me explain something to you. We all are men. We all get hated on. We all get copied after of. We all get mimicked. But sometimes you have to grow up and understand you have to be the better man. There's no way, if he do show up, it's no way. We have to be the better men here. We can't fall into these traps. Just because someone says something you don't like, you have to approach it every time? No. And I'm not going to do that. Sure, Dougie Fisher said something. Okay, fine. A lot of people have been saying something about me lately. Blue Blood said somebody mimicking me. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to approach them. See, that's the difference in men and young men. You don't invite somebody to the channel to discuss it. No, fuck them. Who gives a fuck what they think? They're going to think what they want to think, regardless. That's why I went on the same time I do every motherfucking day. Because it's going to happen anyway, regardless. Same way with that boxing voice. They said something somebody didn't like. Next thing you know, a certain person still on there. Well, can I ask why? No, fuck why. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. You know, if you don't like what I'm saying, turn the channel, motherfucker. That's all. Fuck the interview. This man been doing this shit before he even thought about doing this. And I doubt it very seriously. If he do come on, his people don't know it. Who he worked for, who he actually get paid for. Cause I watched the Fox on Showbox and he was doing an interview. And that was like 10 years ago. And you gonna fuck around with somebody from YouTube? No, something don't sound right. You know, we gotta grow up. Maybe I'm 52 and I don't understand. Maybe that's the problem. You know, because shit don't bother me. I've been through worse shit, trust me. Shit don't bother me. What's happening, everybody in the chat? What's going on? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They did have a fake KQKC. I was like, wow. KQKC gonna trip out where he hear this. Yeah. Blue Blood told me about it. I don't know what's you on there, but what they have on the face. Do you remember, Big Money? Because if you don't see my face on there, it ain't me. See, that's why I try not to change it. You know, so I didn't get a chance to see it though. Oh, okay. See, I know what's going on. 78 Sports called and told me, because, it pissed me off because I didn't know, what the fuck I do to somebody. I don't give a fuck what you do or what you say. And I'm not going to ask, let me have an interview with you. I'm not going to do that. I don't give a fuck. You say what you say, and I'm going to say what I say. So, fuck you, But 78 was like, hey, that's because you're getting close to 1,000. And normally when you get over that 500 threshold, then they think you're a threat. How am I a threat? I'm just telling you like it is. That's all. I'm just telling you how it should be. That's all. You don't like it? Hell, fuck it. Watch something else. But I'm not going to ask, let's have a sit down. Let's have an interview. No, we bigger than that. We are men. We the LDBC. We bigger than that. They should ask to have a sit down with us. That's all. As far as calling Terrence Crawford a coon, I don't use that word loosely like that. Now, a lot of other brothers might, but I'm not, because he's not. He does a lot for his community. A coon wouldn't do that. He does a lot. Him and his manager, Bo Mack, one of his managers, they opened up a boys and girls club. Floyd ain't did it. So, you you gotta be careful the words you use, because it gets back to people. Someone used to be in the LDBC. I know y'all probably know who it is. Well, Terrence Crawford lawyer sent him something to tell him take that shit down. It's a lie. If you're not sure about something, say allegedly. And we all know who that might be. So that's what you got to do. You got to stop buying into everybody that say something bad about the LDBC. They gonna say it to the day you die, and while you gone and buried, they still gonna be saying something if it's still around. So we got to stop buying into this shit. And I get it. I'm not talking about Abel Mahari or nothing like that, but he's young. He like shit. Young people do. They like mess. They messy. They like stuff like that. And I'm not talking about them in a bad way, but I used to be young too. I like to get them, man. Get them. Get them, man. Yeah. Let's see this. Yeah, get them. Watch. But you don't want to be light like that. You don't want to be, cool or like that. You want to be mature like that. It's okay to want to be light, but you don't have to be like that. And I'm the type of motherfucker, I don't care. I sit here and talk to myself. I started off talking to myself with one person listening. That was Fanon. So I don't care, but I understand, Abel Mahar, he's a cool dude. I like him, but I understand he's young, and they like debating and stuff like that. And a best fight the best, that's my dude. He like, debating and telling motherfuckers they wrong and shit like that. They all cool. Everybody in LDBC cool. Fuck it, But I just don't do it. That's all. To each his own. I just don't have a panel full of people. Because if I get a strike, then they ain't gonna get one. I'm gonna get it. So I'd rather blame myself than blame somebody else. Because I don't want to blame nobody else. But hey, sometimes you gotta, be a man and just, let that shit go over your head. That's all. Now, I'm KQ, KC Boxer, and I'm here again, live, straight from the LDBC. Now, let me, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago about Terrence Crawford, he no coon. He's no coon. He just have a problem with a certain station, I won't say station, channel, and a couple YouTube channels, and they happen to be black. That's all. And trust me, he's no coon, because where he's come from in Nebraska, Omaha, trust me. Look at his family. Look at him. Do you think they're coons? No way, sister. No way, brothers. Trust me. I said that once before. People like, oh man, did you say that? I just said they look rough around the edges a little bit. That's all. Shit. I told you I keep the shit real. Shit. They look rough around the edges. But hell, they millionaires now. So, But still, they're not coons, okay? They're not. He's a good fighter. I don't think he can beat Earl Spence, but I know that's a good fight. And I know they can make that fight. If they want that fight, they can make it. But we all know that it got to make sense. And we all know Bob Arum got to get his taste. His taste. See, that's why he grabbed Tyson Fury and clutched him and held on to his big ass. Because he knew that second fight was be gold, baby. And he wanted part of that shit. Oh, yes. And Anthony Joshua, I don't mean to jump over everywhere, but Anthony Joshua, the same way with him. Eddie Hearn want that money. But Anthony Joshua don't want none of that smoke. He don't want none of it. He know how it feels to be hit flush. But he don't know how it feels to be hit flush from Deontay Wilder. Oh, he hears about how hard he hit. He hears about how people have been fucked up by Deontay. He saw how Arthur Spilker got knocked the fuck out. He knows. He knows. But we got to keep the shit real. We got to tell it like it is. If we don't, we cheating ourselves of information. So, what it is, Eddie Hearn got a tongue fucking lashing from no other than skeeving, thieving Bob Arum. And we all know how Bob Arum is. He been the same way for years. 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out. He's about 91, 92, something like that. But he did say the right things. But for the wrong motherfucking reasons. That's why. Yes, Eddie Hearn didn't know what he was getting himself into. Yes, it is a different market over here. Yes, we don't give a fuck about boxing over here. Yes, football and baseball and everything else come before boxing. Yes, but what's your alternative? Forcing a fight on Hearn, then Hearn force one back at your ass? Then Lomachenko gonna be fighting on a Friday night? A Friday night? I didn't even know pound for pound fighter that's better than Muhammad Ali fight on Friday nights. Got outdone by a woman. Yes, by a woman. Now, don't worry. Don't worry, people. Don't worry about it. Because they're going to be friends in a minute. They're going to be friends in a minute. You know why? For this simple reason. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they both are scum of the earth. And they both going to turn on Al Heyman. For some reason, somewhere, somehow, it's going to be Al Heyman's fault. I guarantee you that. I bet you that. I bet you any type of motherfucking money it will be. That's how they operate. That's how they do. I wish and pray that every fighter can represent themselves and cross out the fucking promoters. They're greedy. Some of them are old as hell. And ain't no way in hell somebody would sign with Don King. I think I heard something about that. Who the fuck would sign with Don King at this time and in this day of age? You better take you a lawyer with you, maybe about 2 or 3. Because he's slick. He's a slick bitch. He is. Now, let me get to Amir Khan and Terrence Crawford. Let's get this shit straight right now. Right here and right motherfucking now. Yes, Amir Khan has fast hands. There's no doubt about that. He slowed up maybe just a little bit. But don't get it fucking twisted. If you're not accurate with your punches, why waste the energy? Why? Because pretty soon, when round 9 come around, your ass gonna be fatigued. By throwing combinations, it looked good. Don't get me wrong. It looked fabulous. But guess what? They're going to start coming down because your arm's sore. Ain't because Bud hit on it, because Bud don't weigh nothing but $105. It's because you throwing flurries and it look good to the crowd, but it ain't good. Yes, you can box, but are you skilled at boxing? Remember the fundamentals I tell you so much about? Well, he got some and some he don't. We know he don't have a chin. It already been tested. More than once, more than twice, and more than 3 times. You can't do nothing about your chin. Your chin is fucked up. You can't get chin weights. You can't develop hard chin. You know what? And he's lucky he ain't sucked through a straw yet. Because he been getting hit flush. So in a way, he got a tough skin. You feel me? Do you understand me? Do you understand what I'm saying? See, I don't. Okay, I see people leave, but like I said, I talk to my motherfucking self. I don't give a shit. You know, shit, because I don't buy into that shit. I don't, and I'm not gonna buy into it. You know, because I'm 52 years old. I don't have time to sit there and wonder why this man said what he said. Then they gonna have a problem. Why I said what I said. See, some people don't even know why uh, or how or what you got to do to get monetized. They don't get it. They haven't read nothing. They don't understand it. Lucky, I have a mentor that's teaching me all this. I'm not going to buy into that. I'm going to go on with my show like I do every day. It's time to grow up, people. And like I said, I'm going to keep talking about what choices and what I made to talk about today. And like I said, Terrence Crawford is a good fighter. Now, Amir Khan is not. Now, Amir Khan, I'm going to tell you, Amir Khan, he's a good boxer. Yes. Just like 78 Sports. My general, he said, hey, look, Khan can box. Yes, he can. Yes, he can box. But is he effective when he boxes? That's the question. Is he effective when he boxes? You see, some people are not effective when they box. You could throw a flurry and move, but the flurry is not hurting him. All it's doing is putting something in front of his face. Now, when you start doing this, that's a flurry. But that's not, no. He's not throwing flurries that's accurate, that's going to hit him. Now, you throw 10 flurries, maybe you might hit him one time. And that's it. Nothing else. But when Terrence Crawford come in there, it's a different story. Because Terrence Crawford go try to get inside. Because Khan, I think he had the longer reach. See, I'm going to break this fight down when it happened. About the same day, that same week. I'm going to break it down thoroughly because I'm going to do some research on it this weekend. Just like Clarissa Shields. I researched that fight. I'm going to break that down in a minute. But Terrence Crawford is a great sharp shooter. And what I mean by that, he picks his punches. Then he shoot them in there. He got good punch placement. Earl has good punch placement too. But Earl just a little faster with his. He takes his time. Now, Terrence Crawford, he rushes his punches. Are they effective? Yes, to certain fighters. Would it be effective against Earl Spence? No. No, because like Earl always say, Terrence Crawford's not big enough. He doesn't have any ass. And I guess that was a little joke or something, but he said it. So, what's the game plan that Earl would do to beat Terrence Crawford? We don't know yet. We don't even know it's gonna be a fight yet. But if that what the if that what we want, that what we should get, right? Am I right? I should be right. See, it's a lot of things that that's go on that we don't know about, you know, and and okay, I see one listener, but that's fine. I'll talk to myself because I'm not buying into that shit. Just because somebody might say something, I'm not going around saying anything. So if you want to listen, that's fine. But I'm not buying into that shit. I'm not. Because people going to talk about me. And oh, yeah. And I talk about people too. I don't give a problem. But I'm not going to sit here and say, well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it like me. No. No. So I sit here and talk to myself. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, Terrence Crawford is a good fighter. He give you a lot of lateral movement. A lot of lateral movement that I really don't care for because he feint when he don't have to feint. Now, Amir Khan is taller. He is the most experienced fighter. Yes, he does have faster hands, even at this late stage of his career. But let's be fucking honest. He can't hit a motherfucking target with them flurries. Sure, like I said before, it looks good. It looks great. It looks fantastic. But fuck that. You got to hurt your opponent. You got to get his attention. You got to do something to make the crowd go, ah, or ooh. Because sometimes that shit works. Sometimes the motherfucking crowd hear that. Oh, yeah, I don't give a fuck anybody listen or not. I talk to myself. No, I don't answer myself. But that's what it is. That's real talk. And no, he's not a coon. But I'm going to tell you one more thing. Clarissa Shields and Miss Christina Hammer. No matter what nobody says, the girl can box. Miss Hammer. That's my opinion. That's me. She can box. Yes, she can. I've seen her fights. She can box. Yes, she have a great jab. Even Clarissa Shields said that. She get in, she get out. Oh, but she ain't gonna stay in. See. But Clarissa Shields, we got her. She's our opponent. She's, our queen. We got her. She got that big right hand, just like somebody else we know, right? Yes, sir. Now, regardless, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to stand up and clap for her, no matter where I'm at, no matter where I'm sitting at, because she's only 8-0, and she's doing something no other woman has ever done but one. Remember that? When I said that, sometimes you got fighters that's special. You got fighters that only come along once in every blue moon. It's hard to find them. But when you do, everybody and their mama try to grab them. Shakur Stevenson, we heard a lot about him in the Olympics, right? Even Floyd went over there. But it was something about Floyd just say, hey, I better not fuck with this dude. Now, he blew that. Floyd did. See, Floyd knew his mother and father is pretty much protected of the young man. And Floyd is not going to run that game shit on them. It is what it is. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to sham it up. So, let me move on. Tank Davis. Look, make the damn fight. Matter of fact, you have to find your niche, your edge, your convincing voice or convincing cry to talk to Floyd to make that damn fight. Sure, Al Heyman pretty much run the show, but Floyd is your promoter. The contract states that Floyd Mayweather is your promoter. In order for you to have that fight, and I know it's a big money fight, Floyd trying to keep you undefeated. But you're too young, for one, to be sitting on the bench. You're too young to be a ball boy. That's what he's doing. Just give me a minute to read this chat. I'm sorry. I apologize. Anthony Klitschko, how she is the greatest of all time and have 8 fights. Oh, no, sir. No, Anthony. You get me wrong. I didn't say she was the greatest of all times. I said that she would make history. Her or Christina Hammer. And she only had 8 fights and will make history. Only one woman done that. Now, I'm not saying she's the greatest of all times. Oh, hell no. We don't know that. She only had 8 fights. She's not even through developing. Now, if she good at only 8 fights and fighting for 6 belts, that don't make her the greatest of all times. You follow me? It doesn't make her greatest of all time. It just means that, it's not that many women in boxing, for one. And for two, she's a bigger woman. And, you don't have too many flyweights in women boxing. You just don't. Sometimes you pretty much have more catch weights than actual weights. That's all. Now, win or lose, I'll say, hey, I'll stand up and clap for it and say, hey, well done. Job well done. That's what I would do. I don't like to, say she the greatest of all time, because that word, if you use that word, you make sure you use it loosely. Okay? Very loosely. Because everybody always, he the GOAT. He the this and that. That's the greatest of all times. That's what it means. And I'm not going to call somebody the GOAT, and they're not really the GOAT. No, I'm not going to dangle that word out there. Yes, Clarissa Shields, she's a good fighter. Yes. She's undefeated. Yes. But she's only 8-0. She didn't even had a chance to develop yet. She just came out the Olympics with 2 gold medals. Now, if she would have medaled and came to pro, okay, that's different. But she stayed in the amateurs and went through it and waited 4 more years. Because Olympics is what? Every 4 years. And she did it again. Then she went pro. But it's okay. I mean, Olympics is the highest amateur accolade you can have. Now, I would say she's good in amateur because not too many people make the Olympic team. So I would give her that. If anything, I would give her that. She was great as an amateur. But now we got us a super fight in women's boxing Saturday. And I would tell you this. I think that she has a great chance of winning. I do. Now, if she can put together her punches and not throw them so wide, she can do pretty good. Now, sure, Christina Hammer, she probably have an earmuffs on or a high guard, but if she's strong, like I think she is, she can bust through that guard, or she can go down low. Yeah, it's too many rounds in women boxing for a reason. But if you good and you can fight, she needs to go to the body. And I saying this, she does have a temper. She have to stay composed. She have to stay uncontrollable. She have to do what she have to do to win. That's facts. That's the truth. That is what's going on. So, with that, let me move on. I'm keep on moving. Now, Fanon is right. Fanon is right about Mikey Garcia. Wait a minute. Let me see what you say. Uh, Floyd didn't won medal, but he did great. No, Floyd did win a medal. He won a bronze medal. And you know what he did with that bronze medal? He threw it in the garbage because he should have won a silver, but they took it from him. Why they take it from him? Because he was showboating. They don't like that. Floyd beat a Cuban for the first time in USA history. And yes, he did great. Most everybody go to the Olympics always do pretty good anyway, because the Olympics is they teach you fundamentals. You know, that's your craft. That's where your craft come from. That's why Floyd, yes, he won a bronze. Deontay Wilder, he won a bronze. You know, you got the gold, silver, and bronze. So they medaled. Now Earl Spence, he's still great, and he didn't medal. Matter of fact, that whole team that year did not medal. But Marcus Brown, he was on that team. But they did well. They did pretty good. And they asked everyone on that team, who you think is the hardest working fighter? Everybody said Earl Spence Jr. And they was right. They was right. See, the Olympics it's a funny thing. See, it depends on where you're located. It depends on where you are. See, some judges, for one, they don't like you to showboat. And I kind of get what Floyd was doing, probably, because he always been an arrogant son of a bitch. So he probably was showboating, I got this motherfucker, and bolo punch and shit. And Olympic judges, they don't like that shit. Because they figure it's not non-sportsmanlike. That's why. They feel that it's not necessary to embarrass your opponent. Just like Little League Baseball. It's a slaughter rule. They don't want to hurt the other team feelings. So that's why, that's why, so yes, Earl, he did medal. Now, okay, what you say? But not a gold. No, he did not. He did not get a gold. No, Floyd did not get a gold. At that time, USA wasn't liked, and it was because of a lot of things to deal with political. So he lucky to come out with that, and he should have won. He was cheated. Everybody know he was, because everybody seen it. And that's when Floyd made the decision outside the stadium at the hot dog stand. It's on tape. He said, you know what? I'm tired of this amateur shit. I'm tired of getting screwed. So guess what? He went pro. Him, his father, and Uncle Roger was on the same card. One time and one time only. It was in Detroit. Now, Floyd threw his medal in the garbage. His grandmother got it out the garbage and said, I keep it. And that's where it is, and that's where it lay today. She said, I would keep it. This is something you need to be proud of. You represented your country. But no, he did not. He did not represent his country like he should have. But his father told him, you can't be showboating. They don't like that shit over in other countries. They don't. They think that shit is bullshit. And it is. So anyway, let me move on to Bob Arum. Okay. Now, for those that's listening, and for those that ain't sitting there listening to that other stuff, because I told you, I'm a man, shit. What you say don't bother me. Fuck it, I ain't gonna talk it out. Shit, fuck that. Listen, Bob Arum, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Now, I have to agree with him. I don't like the man. I don't know if you like him, but I don't. I don't care for him. I don't wish harm on him. I just don't care for him. But he did tell the truth. You don't come over here and say you're going to do anything to anybody, to anything over here. You in a foreign land. You on foreign soil. We can have your ass locked up. But we understand what you meant. But you came out the wrong way. Now, some people say, well, Eddie Hearn is humbling himself. No, he's not. He's not humbling himself. He's trying to give you that illusion that he's humbling himself. But in his mind, he's trying to deviate from that. He's trying to work on another score. That's all. See, people like him, they don't have remorse. People like Eddie Hearn, they don't have a heart. They don't have forgiveness. They don't say, hey, I was wrong. No, they don't. It's not in their vocabulary. It's not in their inner soul. You see me? You feel me? Do you understand what I'm saying? See, people like that are straight from the gutter. And when they get through, they go back to the gutter. Then when they come up with another idea, they come out the gutter. It's called a gutter rat. And that's what he is. But he don't fool me. And hopefully he don't fool you. But see, you got companies like The Zone. Now, I don't know what in the fucking world were they fucking thinking about. Why would the fuck you get somebody that don't even live in the fucking United States and fucking come over here? He had to know somebody, or his daddy had to know somebody, and they brought him over here. Now, Anthony Joshua, he was right. He didn't like it over here. Why move when you can stay at home and rip everybody off? He was living pretty comfortable over there, right? Right? Yeah, he was. But now he's having problems. Deontay Wilder is way popular than him. And he got all the belts except one. And that guy's one is more popular than him. He was on CBS. You know how many millions of people saw him? That's what champions are about. That's what champions do. I know Deontay Wilder is tired as hell. Yes, he is. Somebody say, man, maybe he need to be more active. How active you want him to be? He got a fight coming up. He fought Ortiz. Then he turned around and fought Fury. He making all these promotional tours. visits. That shit is tiresome. That's what Earl Spence said. I'm not a talker. I'm not a person that talks shit. But Fox told me I had to sell this fight. And that didn't sit right with me because I'm not that type of person. And he's right. Shit, Fox, I should have took his place. Give it to me, Fox. I talk shit like a motherfucker and won't give a fuck. And I ain't going to ask you for an interview either. Fuck you. How about that? How about that? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you say. You get me? You feel me? You understand me? Because I'm 52 and not 32. See, I understand. Like I say, I understand. Because when you're young, you like shit like that. Get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him. But no. See, when we 52, we older, we mature. We put a cap in your ass. That settles everything. I'm sorry, it does. So Earl had to do what he had to do. And he said it was exhausting. Taking pictures. That same damn commercial, walking down the hallway and all that. I mean, Fox promoted the hell out that fight. They did. And you know what? Fanon is right about that. I wish I could have jumped on with him, but that's okay. We'll chop it up some other time. But he's right. Mikey has a concussion. That's what they do. They lick their lips and their tongue is uncontrollable. My ex-wife is a nurse. That's how I know. Yes, he does. And I don't blame Mikey. Okay? Now, thank God that that's all wrong with him so far. So far. But leave it up to Joe Goosen. Mikey answered the call. What call? Mikey did the motherfucking calling. Not Earl. Earl just obliged his ass. That's all. And he whooped that ass for 12 rounds. But that's how it go. You're taking a risk. Like Deontay Wilder so eloquent put it. We risk our lives in here. This is our 9-to-5 job. This is our burger flipping job. Remember that? Yes. So when you get hit inside the head, when somebody's sitting down on their punches, fight after fight, fight after fight, especially 40 fights, because Mikey had 40 fights, and they all weren't pretty. But that's boxing. That's the sweet science. That's what you have to do. Sure, Floyd didn't take that much punishment. Why? Because Floyd was a defensive fighter. Floyd was very good at defending himself. Floyd always said this. The less you get hit, the longer you last in the sport. And that's facts. That's facts. Mikey fighting an exhibition with Morales. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he is. I think 3 rounds, 4 rounds. But that's not really nothing to get in shape for. It's nothing to look great for. When you at that age and you've been through 40 fights, and even though you got a concussion, things become robotic. Things become natural. Things become just really mature. I mean, you're doing the same thing over and over again. Every fight, you fight the same way. I never seen Mikey Garcia make any changes, make any adjustments. Only adjustments I seen Mikey Garcia made was the one with Lipinets. Yes. When Robert Garcia said, look, every time you swing at him, he dips down to his right. And you know what? Mikey picked up on that. And that's why he was tagging him with them overhand rights. You know, he was like, wham. Everybody said, wow. Then he was wham. Then he hit him like 2 times right behind each other. Wham, wham, And Buddy McGirt said, hey, hey, he trying them overhand rights. He trying them. Hell, he doing them. Shit. He cracking his ass. So, I mean, stylistic, like 78 Sports will say, stylistic, Khan can beat Crawford. But I don't see that. I don't see Crawford allowing Khan to come in or to get off flurries. Because Khan is the veteran and he is the oldest one out there. And Crawford won't be there when he's trying to do that. See, you got a lot of fighters that they can't throw punches without resetting. See, you have to reset. See, Canelo, he was like that. He had to reset. He ready to fight. Then when you move or give him Larry movement, he had to drop his hands, then try to call off the ring and do it again and get ready to punch. And then you have to reset again. Adrian Broner, he one of those fighters that freeze when you throw combinations at him. Terence Crawford is not. See, if you throw combinations at Adrian Broner, he gonna do this. Then he gonna try to counter. But it's too late then. You're gone. If you're a boxer. But that's only since the Madonna fight. Now, I wonder why in his right mind would he change his stance on the Madonna fight. Anybody know? Anybody can take a guess. True. He's trying to keep his faculties, I guess. Yes. Yes. Now, Floyd did have a good point when he retired. He said, I'm retiring with all my faculties. Everything is intact. Okay, yes. Now, I have to admit, if he would have stayed Pretty Boy Floyd type of style fighting, he might have some problems right now. But once he became Money Mayweather, he picked out his own opponent. And some, he miscalculated. And some, he knew what he was heading in for. Now, I don't care what nobody said. That shoulder roll paid off for Floyd. I don't care. Everybody tried it, but could nobody really get it. That dumb Adrian Broner tried to do a shoulder roll on a southpaw. And you an orthodox fighter. Why are you putting on your shoulder this way and he have a left hand? You still gonna get tagged that way. Don't get me started on that motherfucker. Cause that motherfucker is crazy as a Bessie bug. Shit. You know what a Bessie bug is? I don't. My mother from the South, she say that shit. So anyway, but it paid off for Floyd. It did. Now, everybody, like I said before, everybody has something special in their arsenal. Everybody. It doesn't matter how you fight. That's good. See, that's a good thing about the sweet science. It doesn't matter how you fight. You can fight any kind of way you want, as long as it's working. They holler at Sean Porter. Oh, put your helmet on. That's what Danny Garcia said. Put your helmet on. You play football. If I was Sean, so fucking what? It get the job done, don't it? It's legal, bitch, right? Right? Yes. Whatever it takes. Deontay Wilder, Will Mill Wilder, Will Mill Wilder. Yeah, say what you want, but it get the job done, don't it? Huh? Yes, it does. All Floyd gonna do is get a lateral movement and do the shoulder roll. It worked, didn't it? He took that chin in, no problem. All you doing again, he give you the shoulder. And another thing about Floyd, he's an asshole now. Don't get me wrong. He's an asshole now. But that motherfucker fought like a genius. You in there. Floyd ain't gonna sit there and tie you up or fight in the booth. He gonna turn his body and he gonna give you the shoulder like this, and you facing this way. You see? You understand? You follow me? That's clever. So that way you can't never hit him clean. Then he come the referee, break it up, okay. Then he go again, then he'll turn again. See, you can never get Floyd flush. You can't hit him flush. And he know his rules. Ortiz, you don't say, okay, time in, and go try to hug a motherfucker. Protect yourself at all times. That's a fact. And Floyd cold cocked his ass. And Josecito Lopez broke his jaw. That motherfucker had some bad luck in boxing. He did. Yes, he did. But think about all the old fighters, the great ones, like Tommy Hearns, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard. These are good fighters. Now, Sugar Ray Leonard, he kind of almost lost his eyesight. Now, that's the only thing that really kind of bothered him through his whole career. Why? Because he's a counterpuncher. He's a lateral mover, So he didn't get hit that much. Yes, he'd get into a scrape. He'd get in the booth and step out. But did he really take a lot of punishment? No, he didn't. He wasn't a brawler. He wasn't a Mickey Ward, Tour Gotti. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They had 4 fights, Gotti and Mickey Ward. Mickey Ward cried like a baby when he died because they became friends. They knew each other, just like Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. They was best friends. But you would never know it, would you? Would you? Oh, no. Not the way he used to talk about Joe Frazier. But when he got suspended and lost his license, Joe Frazier, the one gave him money. Yes. Now, don't believe that movie shit. Muhammad Ali turning it down. No, Muhammad Ali didn't turn shit down, but his collar. And he took it. That's right. He took that money because he needed that money. He had kids. He had kids from other places. Just put it that way. So, anyway, Mikey Garcia, he does have a concussion in my book. I said that a long time ago after the fight. And especially when he was in that rut. And he probably still is. I don't know. But, when you do your tongue like this, Fanon was saying he was doing this. Now, my daughter's a doctor, and my other daughter is an occupational therapy. She said that, you do this, and that's a concussion. Now, how true that is, I don't know. But who's that? Jason Mecca. Broner. Yeah. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, that's funny, ain't it? Broner ass. Yeah, he you know what? I don't mean to change subject, but Broner, he got fucked up by Marcos Madonna. See, boxing is physical and mental. And I get it. You know, when you used to being the star, when you used to winning everything, when you used to acting an ass, when you acting like an asshole, and people sit there and laugh and brush my hair, pops. Give your pops a suit. Give your pops a shave before he try to brush your hair. Like I said, you can see sometimes where people come from. And Madonna tore that ass up. They had to hold him so he wouldn't touch it, going through the hallway. Uh, 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 uh. Then the first knockdown, how they dare and how the fuck you gonna tell somebody, shut the fuck up, we got this. Now, that was version of Hunter. Hell, that was me. I was like, who the fuck you talking to like that? We'll walk off this bitch. And you put your own motherfucking Vaseline and ice on your ass. Don't you ever talk to us like that again. Now, put your hands up for your ass getting knocked down again, bitch. But no, I thought Cunningham would be a little motherfucker tougher than that, but he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was the same motherfucker, just like the other Stafford. Hey, we gang. We gang. We gang. We ain't gonna talk to your motherfucking ass. We don't fuck with you. Well, Al Bernstein did the professional thing. Like I try to tell these brothers, hey, you gotta be professional. Stop always cracking fucking jokes. Let's talk boxing. That's what subscribers want. Boxing talk. Now, Cunningham, he asked him a question. Al Bernstein, hey, he kept it cool. Hey, look, let me ask you something, trainer, coach. He ain't gonna talk to your ass either. He said, well, coach, let me ask you this. What about if, you know what? That motherfucker Cunningham didn't say shit either. And he supposed to be a police officer, or used to be one. I said, God damn. He got all these motherfuckers wrapped around his hand. And Al Heyman. Now, I believe he owed Al Heyman some money. That's why he keep fucking with him. Because, you know what? He's embarrassing Al Heyman ass. He is. And he's an embarrassment to Floyd. That's why Floyd don't fuck with him no more. Now, Floyd did one mature thing. I saw him talk to Broner when he was coming through the hallway when he lost to Manny Pacquiao. He said, yeah, hey, Floyd said, hey, man, don't worry about it. That's the game. That's how it go, That's boxing. That's the sport. Oh, no, Floyd, why you tripping, Floyd? Go ahead, beat his ass. You gonna fight? Go ahead, beat it. Floyd said, no, I'm not finna fight him. And he right. Floyd said, no, he ain't fighting him. Because Floyd know the second time around, shit, you might lose that motherfucking O. Shit, I keep telling y'all. Back in the days, the Tommy Hearns, the Spinks, the Foremans, they didn't care about them fucking O's. They didn't care about having a loss on their record. All they cared about being the best. A legacy, a history. That's what they cared about. That's all. But today, oh yeah, today, Floyd left a blueprint. Yeah, he left a blueprint, all right. He left a blueprint on money. On money. That's what he left it on. And now everybody in their mama want to know how much. Do it make dollars? Then it makes sense. I can't stand that goddamn shit. Well, if it marinates, son, it'd be more money. Fuck that. You might not be here. You might lose. I might not be here. So let's get this fight on the road. That Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight should have been made. Now, what if? Now, just what if? All right, we just talking here, hypothetically. Men to men. Women to women. We just talking. That's all. Now, what Big Baby Miller do? What if his fat ass arms knock Joshua out? Then no belts are his. Then Deontay Wilder got to chase this fat ass around. Then guess what? Eddie Hearn gonna say, well, okay, Josh, it was a good run while it lasted. Go home, brother. Go home. Sherelle, come here. Then he got him another new pet. Yes, he do. He got him a new pet. And you know what? He gonna play hardball. He not want to fight Beyonce Wilder, as you call him. He not gonna want to fight him. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because for the simple fact, he want money. See? He left a big thing. He left a big ass mark on every fighter that comes through there. Oh, you gonna be a fighter? Oh, you gonna make a lot of money. Oh, wow. How much money you think they gonna pay you? Poe Terrence Crawford, he fucked up. He's stuck. He can't find nobody to fight. PBC don't want to fuck with Bob Arum. And, I don't blame him. If you try to take food out of my family mouth, out of my livelihood, out of my daughters or son in college mouth, fuck you. Don't call me. Don't fuck with my fighters. So, let me see what's going on in the chat. Can't stand it when Teddy Atlas hates on Wilder. Wilder got his own style. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Teddy. Teddy always been hating. He got that fucking Brooklyn accent. And now he think he knows about all things in boxing. No, he does not. He's one of those Bensonville racists. That's all. It don't bother me. As long as you don't call me no motherfucking name, fuck you. And Wilder, like I said, everybody got something special. Everybody do something special in the sport that works for them. And it does. It works for him. It does. Sure. He might not be skilled in the sweet science. Neither is Sean Porter. But it works for them. It does. Now, Earl Spence, he can adjust to boxing or he can adjust to slugging. And it works for him. So, that is a legacy when someone can do things differently than others. You don't have to box the same. You don't have to use your ring generalship the same. All you have to do is win. Like I tell everybody, only thing I expect the fighter to do is for the best fight the best. Keep winning and to unify. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. That's all. I seen Leo Santa Cruz, but I haven't seen Gary Russell Jr. And I want to see them together in a unification fight. But you know what? Leo ain't going to do that. Leo ain't going to do that. Why? Because he don't have nobody in front of him that he can throw 200 or 300 punches. See, Gary know how to get in and get out. He know how to box and box and box and jab, move back and jab and fight on the back foot. He knows how to do that. He knows how to take a body punch. Hell, JoJo Diaz was rocking that motherfucking body. I mean, he was tagging that bitch. Gary Russell, he didn't give a fuck. He's short. He reminded me of this nigga named Tyrone when we was in high school. He was short, but that little motherfucker could scrap. He could scrap, damn it. He was in like the 7th grade or some shit, and he was whooping motherfucking in the 8th and 9th grade. You know, I mean, shit. You know, and tell him Fino Lopez. I love the energy. You know, that's what fighters do. Earl Spence did that shit. You know, call his ass out. Come on, bitch. I want to fight you. Now, if he annoy you or say you ain't ready or get a belt thumb, get a belt thumb, you know, keep fucking with him. Show up at his fight. Ask him, can you come in the ring? Threaten him in the hallway. Go to the press conference like Demetrius Andre did. A lot of help that did. But, you know, if you want to fight, you know, go get it. That's all. Go get the motherfucker. Gervonta Davis, if you want to fight, go get it. But you don't want to fight. That's the thing about it. For some reason, you scared of this white Jesus, as Black Fight Fan called him. I ain't calling him shit. He ain't my white Jesus. I like it is, and don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. I've been giving out too many motherfucking hints around here lately, and motherfuckers still can't pick up. You know, I mean, damn. You know, I gave hints about today. You know, sometimes you gotta let shit go over your head and be a man and keep on pushing. But sometimes, now, someone in the LDBC gave me this knowledge. Sometimes when you're dealing with a younger crowd, they like that shit. They like they like, you know, mess. They like, you know, shit starters. You know, they like shit like that. I'm not saying they bad people. It's just that they like, you know, shit like that. You know. I mean, you don't have to announce, oh, he gonna have it on this show. They gonna be, you know, what? Man, please. I'm like 78. Man, ain't nobody thinking about that shit. Please. I let that shit go and one ear and go out the other. Who gives a shit? Then you got motherfucking playing detective. I mean, damn. You know, what is it? You know, sometimes I feel like I'm in kitty land. You know? Damn. Now, one more thing. Let me see which one I did. I did Bob. Okay, I did that one. Okay, I did that one. Okay, now, Mikey Garcia, I will tell you this. He is doing a great thing with the charity with Morales. I do respect that. Mikey always been like that. He always when he won when he beat Lipinets. No, it was before Lipinets. Robert Easter Jr.? I don't know. But he was hopping on a plane to Belize to do charity work then on his dime, building apartments for homeless people, equipped with bathrooms and this and that, you know. And he helped build the shit himself. You know, he didn't give orders or nothing. He went in there and he did his shit. You know, I like that. You know, I like to see fighters giving back because they gave back to your ass. Trust me, they did. If it weren't for that trainer at that particular time, who knows where you'll be at right now? You might be in jail. Who knows? That's why I said I really like Tank. I really do. I really, really, really do. He just needs some help. He just needs some guidance. And Floyd won't give it to him. All Floyd gonna give him is another shot at a title or eliminator. I don't think it's fair. Everybody worked their ass off. He comes along, look like a balloon. Then he gets this deal and work his ass off then to go in the ring. Yes, he's successful. There's no doubt about that. But his approach is unorthodox. It's unseen. It's not relevant. So, now, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to KQ, KC Boxing, feel free to do so now. I'm going to tell it like it is. Don't give a fuck. You say something about me, I don't give a fuck. As long as it's not about my mama, as long as it's about my family or my skin color, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Now, this is my man Jason again, Mesa. Can't stand it when Teddy. Okay, you said that. Okay, GG, man, said like button. Okay, Jason Master. Okay, laugh out loud, bro. Okay, Jamel Allen. He was getting beat up against Madonna. Yes. Okay, true. He's trying to keep his faculty. Okay, I guess. Okay. All right. Well, let me see. 6 people in here. All right. I don't know in here or are they listening. I don't know. It's 7 now. All right. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, the OG, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon. Hey, I keep it real, and that's real as you're going to get from anybody on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit here and talk to a motherfucker that says something I don't like. I'm not going to do that. You won't find me doing shit like that. I'm sorry. I don't rock like that. Never did, never fucking will. So, if there's no other questions, what do you think Devin Haney should do next, OG? Devin Haney? Devin Haney, what he need to do next is step up in competition. That's what he needs to do next because he's not a hard puncher. He needs to punch his ass off. He needs to hit harder. That's what he needs to do. And he's not doing that. Sure, he can move. He can do in and out and hit a motherfucker behind his back and shit. I saw the fight. The Menard fight and everything. But he needs to step up. He can't be babied. Sure, he's the youngest promoter. Yes, I get that. Sure, he went over to Mexico to go pro early, and I think that's because his father pushed him. And I think his father trying to live through him. And I don't think he's ready for nothing till he get a step up fight. Then get a little bit higher, a little bit higher. So, okay, you might take an L. Yes, you might. But I keep telling everybody, an L don't mean that you're not a great fighter. I know how these young motherfuckers feel about an L. I get it. But a L doesn't mean anything. It don't mean a thing. But one thing you need to do and make Devin Haney step up in class. So he fighting the same old people. He's not advancing himself. He's not faced with adversity yet. We don't know how he's gonna act. We don't know how he's gonna respond. I don't even think he have his fully man strength. So, that's my answer for you. Jermaine, what you say? He need his man strength. Oh, okay. That's what I just said too. Okay. Also, I think George Joyce versus Effie should be next if Joyce get by divorce. Well, I don't know how good that fight would be right now, stylistic, because George Joyce is slow, but he's strong, but he's slow. Bam, 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 bam. And Effie Java, he's quick, he's hard punching. So I don't, I just can't see them fighting right now. But both need a lot of work done. That's for sure. So, I missed that fight, but it is what it is. So, but anyway, any more questions? Also, I think okay, George. Okay. Well, is that okay? That's my okay. I did an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, I appreciate everyone in the chat. Hey, what's going on, 83? All right, salute, brother. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to KQ, KC Boxing, feel free to do so now. And with that, shout out to the LDBC and shout out to everybody in the chat. Now, keep in mind, I do come on every day, Monday through Friday, right after Fanon International Boxing. No matter what, I'm coming on. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to myself. That's how I started off, and that's how I'm gonna keep it if I have to. So with that, I'm giving me some sleep. I'm tired. Been up all night. And with that, that's all I have. KQ, KC, shout out to the LDBC. And again, thank you all for being mature enough to listen to what I have to say. So with that, that's about it. And I'll probably be back on later since the regulars wasn't here too. So, all right. Peace and love. I'm out of here. I'm on to the next one.